Sonic the Hedgehog. You know him, don't act like you don't. He's the only gaming mascot who will dust your doilies. Going at least 767 fast per second at most times, he made an immediate impact in the gaming market, proving he can be revolutionary when you come out and still hold up years later! Oh god, I can't wait for the comments on this one. Now, one Sonic.exe possessing layer, and we're playing Sonic Origins Ultra Fix, a mod that basically takes Sonic Origins and makes it a little less broken. So I'll be using it for this and potential future videos. 2 paragraphs into the script and we can finally play the video game. You start off in Emerald Hill, a fast-paced beginning to an exciting game. Immediately, you'll notice just how speedy Sonic is. And not just because of the drop in spin dash. Sonic speeds in this game. See, I already beat the first act. Beating a stage with 50 rings and jumping into a big yellow ring will bring you to the special stage, a staple of the Sonic franchise. This is where you'll get the 6 Chaos Emeralds. That's right, this game came out before the invention of the color cyan, meaning no Supersonic either. But I feel like that's fine since Sonic 1's level design wouldn't complement Supersonic. Speaking of design, when it comes to the special stages, these are almost good. They aren't as speedy or as fun as Sonic Mania or Sonic 3's special stages, but they don't make me want to commit genocide on specifically the country of Romania, so that's a start. But after doing all 6 of them like 4 times, I got pretty bored of them. Luckily, heading into Act 2, we begin Fun Sonic again. Just speeding through, it's already done. It must be amazing at this game. Act 3. Why are there 3 acts? Whose idea was it, and how can I unalive them? Well, at the end of Act 3, you fight the evil Dr. Robotnik, and just like that, the game is over. What the fuck is that? So, as it turns out, this game continues past Green Hill. Now, after the fast-paced gameplay of Green Hill, Marble Garden must be a bit harder, but even faster than Green... No! Why? Why in your speed game would they make a level, not even just a level, a whole area of nothing but slow pushing blocks and fucking up one jump over and over again and make a complete ass out of yourself? But luckily, 3 acts later and we get to move on to Spring Yard Zone. Yay! No! Okay, Spring Yard is pretty damn good compared to Marble Garden. It doesn't capture the speed as well as Green Hill did, but it's still damn fine. Managed to fuck up this jump 2 times in a row somehow, but I swear I'm good at video games. In fact, as I was playing through this game as I wrote, my time for the whole thing got shorter and shorter. I was getting better and better at the game, which is one of the most appealing things about a Sonic game. The games are intentionally short, so it's easy to replay them. I mean, I managed to play it like 4 times in 3 days for the purposes of this video, and it's always great going from Marble Garden to Spring Yard Zone, just because Spring Yard has this thing called fun. Not only that, but after Act 2 is as soon as you can have all 6 Chaos Emeralds, meaning you can truly blast through the rest of the acts without worry. Finishing Spring Yard Zone Act 3 brings you to... Oh boy! Don't mind if I do! So, why? Sega, why in your game all about speed would you make a level all about going slow? And that's the gimmick! You just go slow in every regard. Your jumps are slow, your running is slow, your will to live is slow, everything in this stage is slow! And also not fun! Thank God I can take all the damage I want, or else I might have gone insane during each playthrough. Not to mention the stage would somehow be worse with Supersonic because you'd get to go faster, but you'd end up still having to go slow because somehow Sonic needs to breathe when he's super. Come on, why can't I just be Jesus the Hedgehog, float on water, and skip this stage? Why not just avoid it, Sonic? Why did you have to come here? Why, Sonic? Why? Seriously, Christian, my white-headed boy. For 1, I will never call you that again, and for 2, I get the remakes were supposed to be faithful, but couldn't you let me go faster, specifically in Labyrinth Zone? The other water levels in Sonic games are shockingly fine, but not in Sonic 1. This stage is dookie. The only saving grace is the music, which, speaking of, the music in this game. Oh dear lord, the music in this game is amazing. Each song is a blast. Every single zone gets a song tied to it, and I find myself humming each theme in the game. Okay, but thank God it's over. We beat the boss, or rather just jumped a bit, and now we can go back to having fun. And I seriously mean fun. The next 2 zones are good! which means that there's only 2 stinker zones along the way, so thanks to math, I can tell you this game is 90% fun! So that might be fun dropping out of elementary.
Oh yeah, Starlight Zone also brings back loops.
No? Thing from Green Hill? That we all forgot about? Yeah, we got loops back. We also got fans. Really strong fans. Like, seriously, fans are not that strong. We make our way through the acts and get ourselves up to the boss, which I think this is a good time to talk about them. They are rough. Very rough. Starlights took me a while to beat, and it turns out I was doing it wrong the entire time. And when I did it as Amy and Knuckles, I just found out I could stand on one spot and the game would do the video game for me. How convenient. The Marble Gardens boss goes way too slow. Spring Yard is either too easy or too hard depending on the blocks you let Robotnik take. Labyrinth is shit. Starlight, we've been over that one. And the final boss? Well, we'll get to final boss after we talk about Scrap Ring. Easily one of my favorite tunes from the game. Managing to mix intimidation with an absolute jam. And as the last levels go, this one is amazing. You start outside of Robotnik's space before making your way inside. And once you make it to the end of Act 2, you see Robotnik. He presses a button causing Sonic, or whoever you're playing as, to fall down and land in... No! No! Oh dear God, no! No! So after Robotnik reignites your PTSD, you confront him in what is easily one of the worst boss fights in the entire Sonic franchise. Mainly the fact that there's no time to move away when the Crushers... Well, what do you think they do? But you beat the Eggman, run back into Green Hill, show off your gems, and make flowers. How does 6 count emeralds make flowers but 7 makes Jesus? I don't know, but that's not what I'm here to figure out.
Okay, we've been over almost everything in this game, but let's not forget, this is the Sonic Origins version, meaning you can also play as Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, and also have widescreen. Not just those, but Sonic having the spin and drop dash really evaluate this game. At least with the Ultrafix mod, this is the definitive way to play Sonic 1 for me. Without the spin dash to help me in Marble Garden and Labyrinth, I would go insane. And having lives in the mix would make me quit the game before Act 2 of Marble. Not to mention, the special stages control excellently in these versions. In Sonic 1, it felt like I had no control, but in this version, I truly feel like it's my fault when I get launched into the goal. And then when it comes to characters, Tails in this game can seriously save the experience. He pretty much skips past Marble and Labyrinth and can beat the game in record time. Knuckles, he's not that. Actually, he makes Marble and Labyrinth worse, and even a stage like Green Hill isn't fun as him. The stages were not made for him at all. Final boss wasn't too bad as him though, but other bosses, oh god, no. And as for Amy, she proved to be my favorite character. She's pretty much Sonic, but with a not as good drop dash, but the ability to swing her hammer in the air to increase her reach. Which in this game, oh my god, I loved it. Each boss is so much more fun as Amy. Sure, they only show up every 3rd act, but I'll do anything to get to the next zone. Unless I'm in Spring Yard, in which case, God no, take me back, I don't want to be here. Now, after playing the game 4 times in a row, once as each character, I gotta answer the question in the title. Does Sonic 1 hold up? Well, Marble and Labyrinth really sink the game. The bosses as well bring this game down a bit, and yes, I don't like these. And while I didn't touch much upon it, I hate having 3 acts per zone. It feels like you're stuck in one area for too long. Thank God they got rid of that in Sonic 2. But even after all that, I look at Green Hill, Spring Yard, Starlight, and Scrap Ring. Fast-paced movement through them all, finding the best routes, getting better and better at the game. This is why I love Sonic 1, and why I think it's still a worthwhile game, even now. Yes, it has some unignorable flaws, but so does even the best games. So, if you haven't played it, it shouldn't be much more than an hour or so of your time, unless you're bad at the game. But yes, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 does hold up immensely well. Now, when compared to Sonic 2 and 3, it doesn't look as good. In fact, it's a bit shit in comparison. Luckily, those should be the next games I cover. Also, I can't wait to cover Sonic 2 since I don't have many memories with that game. I played Sonic 3 a couple of times. And Sonic 1 I played once or twice, but Sonic 2 I only really ever played once on the Christian Whitehead version. What the fuck is that? That is not Sonic 2. Oh. Well then, never mind. I guess next time we'll be seeing the most decisive classic Sonic game. Is it good? Well, I guess we'll have to see. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of this video. I know it's been a long time wait through the entire month to finish it. Now, whether that's because I kept procrastinating and managed to beat Legends Arceus and Mario Bowser's Fury in that time, well, we don't talk about that. I'd like to give a huge shout out to One Fat Chum for making the thumbnail art. He does some amazing art on his Instagram page. I'd also like to give a shout out for Super Chaos Control for letting me use their Starlight Zone Lo-Fi remix. And I'd like to give a shout out for you for actually watching this far. This video, in all honesty, took a lot longer than I expected it to, but I'm happy with the finished product at the end of the day. Now, I can't guarantee that the Sonic CD review will come out. It does depend on whether or not this video does well or not. I'm unfortunate to say. If you want to ensure the next review, you can comment, subscribe, whatever you want. Anyways, I'm rambling, so just thank you for watching. See ya.